today? How y'all doing today? Everybody smooth? I hope everybody blessed on this beautiful day. It's real hot where I'm at. It's about 106 right now. Yo, I just wanted to wait for a day or so before I spoke on this. But last week, a dear brother by the name of Jak Knight, very talented brother indeed. Executive producer, powerful writer, um, awesome showsman, was a comedian, internationally known, young brother, 28 years old. Supposedly, was found dead. He was found dead in an embankment in LA, okay? Of all places, an embankment on the side of the road in LA. And when I first heard about this, it really made me uncomfortable. And I said, you know what? Something ain't right about this. It's not too many things adding up. So they released a news article yesterday and today confirming his passing, but also stating that he passed away by suicide, that he allegedly took himself out the game. Now, first I want to say rest in power to the brother for showing my condolences to his family. But something just ain't right about this. And when I thought about this, I got Sandra Bland vibes. Like I really got Sandra Bland vibes. Like they tried to say that sister was in jail and took herself out the way. And the biggest thing that had me knowing that that wasn't true was the video that she posted before she was arrested and taken to prison and taken to jail. She was talking about how happy she was that she had just got a new gig. She just got put on. She'd been praying very hard about this job and about what she wanted to do with her life at that point. And she was blessed with the opportunity to do it. And then all of a sudden, she gets arrested and then she gets thrown in jail. And over the weekend, she allegedly took herself out. Now, I'm just going to say anybody with some sense that could read between the lines know that that wasn't true. And she was killed. She was murdered. Now, when it comes to this brother Jak Knight, it's some similar circumstances to me that just don't add up. This is a world renowned young brother who is internationally known for his comedic performances. He had a comedy troupe that he worked with. He was on multiple shows. He just had his own show that he starred in, he created, he wrote for, and he was also executive producing another show and writing for Blackish shows like that. Okay, and the brother had all of the makings of a superstar. Okay, all of the makings of a superstar. And when I think about a brother in a position like that, the first thing I think about, especially when they say he took himself out the way, is that he had a lot of projects. He was hungry. He was very funny. And all the work that I've seen him on stage do and perform, he didn't have no issue keeping it real and keeping it real brash with the audience. You know what I'm saying? If he had something to say, he was going to say it in a very cool and funny way, but he was still going to present his case and still say what he needed to say. And people like that don't just take themselves out. And another thing that got to me in this era where gun control is so prevalent, in this era where the media is always talking about gun this and gun that, we done just had supposedly all these mass shootings, which if y'all listen to this channel, you know most of them are psyops. Most of them are are not even true, not even real to what's going on for real in the land, right? And when I look at this article and these articles released on Brother Jak Knight, I find it strange that nobody, no media source is talking about the caliber or the gun that he allegedly used to take himself out the way. They say he died by gunshot, though, when he was found in this embankment. Now, that's the other part of this story that don't make no sense and don't add up because they've been pumping gun control this whole time. So wouldn't this be a perfect time to identify what caliber gun was used while he supposedly took himself out the way? And it sounds like the media is trying to cover some things up regarding his passing and regarding how he was really took out because they not mentioning the gun, they not mentioning the caliber, and he allegedly took himself out the way. But that mean they would have had to find the gun next to him, right? But they not talking like that. And so when I look at things like that, it definitely give me Sandra Bland vibes as far as how she was took out the game. It give me vibes that he was working with something with somebody really close and somebody wanted him out the way. So my advice is to look and follow the money, follow the trail. Who was he working with? What projects was he on? Who did he have a disagreement with? And I in the coroner, they allowed the coroner to speak as if they knew all the facts and didn't nobody, no police, didn't no detectives do anything before they released that he supposedly killed himself. It wasn't no detective work done at all. They just immediately said, hey, bruh took himself out the game. I'm not going for that. I'm not going to be able to go for that. Okay? So in this era where gun control is so prevalent, in this era where they want to take guns away, all of a sudden, no gun is mentioned, nothing. And all of a sudden, this vibrant, bright minded brother then just took himself out the way. And I know one of his shows, he was partnered with somebody. Could it be maybe that they had a falling out? Could it be something about creative control? Could he may have owned something a little too much? Because brothers my age and this generation, we not going for the okey doke. We not sitting up there and allowing what we create to just be took by somebody who didn't create nothing. And could it be one of them old school players in the industry wanted to take his interest away from him and he wasn't gonna give it up? He wasn't going to do nothing strange for no change. He wasn't willing to play ball the way that they wanted him to play. So if he not willing to do none of that, guess what they going to do? They going to make the brother look crazy. They going to make the brother look stupid and make him appear to take his health out the game. When no dang well, this brother was too bright for that. Wasn't no way he was going to sit up there and ride on an embankment in LA where he's performing, where he still got gigs to do, and then take himself out the way. I'm not falling for it, and I hope that y'all don't believe the narrative either. You know. So with that being said, rest in power to our brother Jak Knight. The brother was very sharp in the mind, very sharp. Didn't give me no indication on that he would want to take himself out the way. Now I ain't know the brother personally. I don't know the brother personally, but I'm reading in between the lines. I'm reading in between the lines, and it just don't add up. So look, it's your bro Chuju tapping in with y'all the only way I know how, raw and uncut. Y'all stay hydrated today. It's real high. It's about 106 where I'm at. So y'all just stay smooth out there. Stay praying without ceasing. When you leave home, you want to return home. Okay? In between, y'all give thanks. Don't forget to give thanks for getting to where you had prayed to get to. Don't forget to give thanks for the blessings that you receive in your life. I'm really feeling some kind of way for his family though, and I hope that they answer the right question, ask the right questions to the authorities. I hope that he had an estate. I hope that he had a will in place so that his family can receive the benefit of all his hard work. Because somebody playing nasty, somebody not playing right. And all you got to do is follow the money. All you got to do is follow whoever he was partnered with and ask them, was it a disagreement lately? Was it a disagreement in the direction that he wanted to take his creativity? And if so, then you put a light on that person because they probably had something to do with it. Don't know young brother that's vibrant and fly like that just take himself out the game when he got everything to live for. I'm not gonna believe it. No, no, no. So look, I'll tap in again soon. Most time, mama, papa willing. Until then, y'all stay blessed, stay vigilant. I love you to life always. Gone.